I tried jumping into Resident Evil 2 after a long day thinking it would be a quick session, but the game had other plans. This is not a switch your brain off kind of game. Every mistake, you feel it. But if you've got only a couple of hours after work, this might be exactly the kind of game you're looking for, or exactly the kind of game you should avoid. Resident Evil 2 is a short, tight survival horror game. You're not here to relax, you're here to manage resources, solve puzzles, and make every move count. Most of your time is spent inside a police station, slowly unlocking paths and figuring your way through. It's focused, it's intense, and it does not waste time explaining itself. So, let's break down where this works and where it doesn't. One thing this game gets right is how simple and focused the story is. It's not trying to be overly complex, everything moves in a straight line and it just works perfectly. You got Leon and Claire both going through their own journeys. Each campaign gives you a slightly different perspective on what's happening. Even though the structure is straightforward, the way story unfolds keep things engaging. It hooked me in from the start to finish without ever feeling like it was dragging. And if you manage your resources well, there's barely any grind. Each campaign is tight, focused, and it doesn't drag out things. You can finish both Leon and Clay stories in around 8 to 10 hours, which makes this is the kind of game you can start over a weekend and actually finish it. No endless filler, no unnecessary padding, just complete experience. But it's not perfect. There are a couple of things that can start to wear you down, especially if you're putting in your time after a long day. The biggest issue comes with the two campaigns. The first half of Leon and Clay's stories almost feels like carbon copy. You're going to the same areas and same progression, and it can start to feel like repetitive. It only opens up in the second half where each character gets their own movements and perspective. And then there's a resource system. Ammo and supplies are fixed, and if you mess up early, the game doesn't really help you to recover. Especially if you're near a survival horror, this can leave you with almost nothing later on, and that's where the frustration kicks in. And depending on how you play the game, this might not be the kind of game for you at all. This is not for you if you don't like repeating section. The first half of both campaigns shares a lot of similar structure, and if that already sounds tiring, you'll feel it. And also, it's not for you if you get frustrated running on low resources because the game doesn't hand you back things. If you make mistakes early on, you carry on with it. And if you're just looking to relax after work, this might not be the best pick. This game demands your attention, your patience, and bit of planning. If that sounds like an effort instead of fun, this probably isn't for you. So it really comes down to what you're looking for. Resident Evil 2 Remake is exactly what a remake should be. It modernizes a classic with great visuals, redefined gameplay, and a tight, focused story. Across both the campaigns, there's a good mix of horror and combat, just enough to keep things engaging without dragging out. And that's where it really works. It's short, focused, and almost has no grind, making it a great pick after a long day or something you can finish over a weekend. So, in my opinion, just go ahead and play it, but go in prepared. If you played it, please do let me know your experience in the comments. Thank you.